So we have these skull side shifts that are going to bring the body weight, the body center or mass along with it. And again, that's because of this lack of disassociation, rotation, range of motion, lateral flexion, range of motion through the spine. Now we're going to bring the body center mass with us, elongate the loaded side of the trunk, and you'll see that this will come about. If the shoulder's still abducted, the shift will be blocked. If the hip is still abducted, the shift will be blocked. So this moving the head and initiating the center of mass shift is basically nudging all of those blocks out of the way. And finally, it's going to foster volitional rolling to supine. Now, the first roll to supine is probably going to be accidental, the first few, and there may be some alarm.
Fisher is 7 months of age. He initiates a roll over his left side by displacing the skull side of his head and following with his trunk as the left hip extends and rotates medially.
The frontal plane shift in prone not only liberates the face side arm to reach, it also puts some new demands on the loading upper extremity and shoulder, because we're going to do more controlled weight loading and weight shifting over the skull side shoulder. And with that will come a weight load through the ulnar aspect of the forearm, which will stimulate supination of the forearm and extension at the wrist. So you see the face side shift dumps some weight onto the arm, but it doesn't inspire any supination through the forearm. Whereas the skull side shift has a larger scope of impact through the upper extremity as well as the lower, and through the loaded upper extremity, preparing the shoulder to take weight load. And that'll be in preparation for crawling and creeping in quadruped.